Check, 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 check. I can hear myself. I like that this time. Yep. Welcome everybody into the Collar Foundation Complex here on the campus of Howard Community College. Matt Trudell here with you today for the game of the women's team, Howard Community College Dragons, taking on the Bryant and Stratton College Bobcats of Virginia. We have a game starting here in a few minutes, but let's go over where these teams are at currently. So the Bobcats visiting are 4-1. They lost their last game, which was on the 17th, so about a week ago. They lost 62 to 56 to Cape Fear Community College. They were on a 4-game winning streak before then, and they have played really well so far. That was their closest game of the season. Um, Other teams in Region 20 that they played, Southern Maryland, they beat 102 to 43 on the 2nd of November, and they beat CCBC Catonsville on Sunday the 10th, 93 to 49. So the Dragons are going to have a battle for them here today in Columbia. The Dragons are coming off of a loss last night. They are currently on a 2-game losing streak. They lost to Essex County College on the 9th, 55 to 44, and they were at Christendom College last night and they lost 63 to 45. The Dragons have their leading scorer, Nicole Forbes. She scored 15 points last night, had 5 assists and 4 rebounds, and Jayla Putman had 9 points and 5 rebounds. And then Daye Boyo Balde had 13 rebounds and 6 points to add to that. On the other side, the leading scorer, they have 4 players that average double digits, starting with number 20, Haley Harris, 13.4 points per game. Shakara Reddix, 13.2 points per game. Yvette Sandifer, 12.4 points per game. And Liv Bodenheimer, 10.4 points per game. They come into the game averaging 82 points per game, shooting 35.6% from the 3-point range, and they average 41.2 rebounds per game. The Dragons come in averaging 51 points per game, holding their opponents to 34 points per game, and they're going to need some of that defensive effort today because this is a high-scoring Bobcats team coming into Columbia today. The Dragons' leading scorer is Nicole Forbes, 13.7 points per game, and followed up by Tamir Whittle, who will be out today, 9.5 points per game, and Jayla Putman, 9 points per game. Their leading rebounder is tied both with 9.3 points per game, 9.3 rebounds per game. Hannah Chambers and Daye Borio Balde. They average 44.7 rebounds per game, and they are shooting from 3-point range 21%. So I'm looking forward to this game coming up here in about 2 minutes or so, but let's get into the starters. Let's start first with the visiting Bobcats. Starting first at point guard, a freshman, number 2, Janiyah Pickett. Starting at guard, a sophomore, number 4, Rakila Jones. Starting a sophomore guard, number 5, Yvette Sandifer. A freshman guard, number 20, Haley Harris. And a freshman power forward, number 35, Shakara Reddix. They are coached by Cornell Parker, and he is assisted by Sharice Grant, Randall Johnson, and Kayla Downing. Again, they are 4-1 coming into today. And the Dragons, on the other side, are coming into today's game. They are 1-2 on the season, again on a 2-game losing streak, and they will start with number 4, a freshman small forward, Mariah Ruth. Number 10, a sophomore forward, Asani Offer. Number 12, a sophomore center, Daye Boro Balde. Number 14, a freshman point guard, Nicole Forbes. And number 21, a freshman power forward, Hannah Chambers. And again, Tamir Whittle is out of this game today. We are about 10 seconds away from the national anthem and lineup, so we will be back at the start of tip-off. All right, back here in Columbia, just about time for tip-off. I forgot to say when I was announcing the lineups that the Dragons are coached by Aaron Barnes, assisted by Lamont Vaughn, Verkiah Smith, Chantrell Oliver, and Michelle Johnson. And now we are going to have Balde go up against Reddix, and the opening tip is underway, and the Bobcats come down with it, and they will have the first possession of the game. Automatically quick movement by the Bobcats. Pickett kicks it out to Harris. Now back to Pickett. She's going to drive. It gets smacked away. Good defense by the Dragons. And Chambers picks it up. And now Forbes heading the other way. And she gets fouled from behind. So the first foul of the game goes on the Bobcats. It is going to be on number 4. That's for Kyla Jones. And the Dragons will have their first possession of the game, starting right in front of the Bobcats bench. Chambers gets it into Forbes. We're back underway here in the first quarter. Chambers over to Balde. Now Forbes looking to go inside, and it's stolen away by number 2, Pickett. She's good. Oh, sorry, that is Jones. She takes it all the way and gets the layup to drop. The first points of the game belong to the Bobcats. And now Forbes on the other side for the Dragons, calling for a pick. She gets one from Balde, but she has to back out of it. Standing right at the logo. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Now Offer has to pick up her dribble, looking for some help, gets it to Ruth. Ruth down low to Balde. Balde taking on the defender, and she gets called for a travel. Her pass was going to be stolen away, it looked like anyways, but she gets called for the travel before that happens. So now the Bobcats will have another possession, and it will be Pickett bringing it up the court. Dragons playing a 2-3 zone. Inside to Harris. She tries to get inside. It's smacked away by Chambers. And now the Dragons are heading the other way. Good steal, though, by Haley Harris. And she's going to slow it down. Now Pickett out to Harris. Harris thought about a 3. Harris now to Pickett. Pickett drives baseline. Gets it inside. Missed shot by Jones. And the Dragons come down with the rebound. Forbes. And they are going to call a jump ball. And it will go to the Dragons. So good defense by the Dragons to box out. Make a tough shot for Jones, and then they are rewarded with the jump ball. And now Forbes has the ball. We're back underway. 8:16 left in the first quarter of this game here. Offer gets a pick from Chambers, swings it to Ruth. Ruth gets it inside to Balde. She gets swarmed. Now Offer's going to take on everybody a little too deep, and she lays it up off the bottom of the rim. And now Jones heading the other way, kicks it out to Harris for 3. She misses it. The rebound, Jones tries to get it, but she smacks it out of bounds, so it'll be the Dragons' ball again. Chambers gets it into Forbes. This is benefiting the Dragons so far. This Bobcats team is known to score a lot of points, so the fact that the Dragons are keeping it low scoring early on bodes well, playing really tough defense. Stolen away from Balde. Sandifer going to take it. Tough shot. Misses it off the backboard, but she will go to the line for 2. She is fouled. The foul is going to be on number 14. That's Nicole Forbes. That's her first foul of the game. Dragons' first foul. Balde comes out of the game. In for her is Mackenzie Walters. And Sandifer will go to the line. First free throw. In and out. Misses it. Now her second free throw attempt. Misses that as well. Walters comes down with the rebound, and Forbes is heading the other way. A press defense by the Bobcats, and they get the steal, but they're going to call a jump ball, and the possession will be Bobcats' ball. And so now Pickett will look to inbound it right in front of the Dragons coach. And goes to Sandifer, but it's bounced away, so Jones gets it now. Harris for 3 along the baseline, and she gets that to drop. It's 5-0 here early on. And the Bobcats are running a 1-2-2 full court press, and they get another steal. Sandifer kicks it out to Pickett. And now a Pass is not able to be handled by Yvette Sandifer, so it will be Dragons ball. Turnover on the Bobcats. And the Dragons are going to look to try and beat this press right now because they've had 2 unsuccessful trips so far. Forbes over to Ruth. It's smacked down by Reddix, and now Jones gets it over to Sandifer. Sandifer gets the easy layup on the other basket, and this press is really hurting the Dragons right now. Ruth over to Forbes. Now Walters, she gets trapped. She spins out of it though. Good job. And then turns it over, tries to throw it to Ruth on the other side of the hoop. It's stolen by Jones. Jones is going to take it all the way and get the layup. 9-0. Just under 6:30 left in the first quarter. Forbes needs help. Gets it to Ruth. Ruth throws it over to Forbes, and they get it across the line. Now Ruth and Forbes. 14 seconds on the shot clock, though. That press has made them drain a lot of the shot clock just to get across. But they were able to defeat it. Now Forbes down low to Chambers. Chambers gets blocked. Oh, nope, they're going to call a foul. So the foul is going to be on number 10. Sorry, number 20. It's got to be Haley Harris. And Chambers will go to the line for free throws. Hannah Chambers comes into today 5 of 14 from the free throw line, 35.7% from the line. Misses the first one just to the right. Now the second free throw. Misses that one as well. The rebound goes to Sandifer. She's going to push it up the court. Takes on Forbes, loses her balance. It gets smacked away, but Pickett is able to get it. Now Harris. Sandifer. Reddix. Good drive baseline and gets the layup to go. 11-0 here in Columbia. Forbes gets it over, and then a kickball by number 1, Janaja Artis. His defense for the Bobcats right now is swarming. It has led to the Dragons having 8 turnovers so far in this first quarter. Walters gets it into Forbes. Forbes being guarded by Reddix. Now Putman gets it to Walters. Putman gets the handoff from Walters. Now Chambers, she's swarmed down low, gets smacked away. She's able to recover it, and there will be a jump ball, so we'll stay with the Dragons. Coming into the game for the Bobcats will be number 3, Liv Bodenheimer. It is a media timeout, I believe we're about to go to. Oh, never mind. Forbes gets the inbound with 6 seconds left, misses the 3. Rebound goes to Hannah Chambers. She misses the putback. Battle for the ball goes off of Liv Bodenheimer. So we'll remain with the Dragons. We'll have 20 seconds on the shot clock. Offer gets it into Putman. Putman has to pick it up. Offer had a shot. She passed it up. Gets it down low to Chambers. Chambers with 2 defenders in her face. Gets the shot to go, and she will have a chance at a 3-point play. And she gets the first points for the Dragons in this game. Tough basket. And now she will get her 3rd free throw opportunity of the game. She missed her first 2. Makes it. So 11-3 is the score here in Columbia. Hannah Chambers with a big 3-point play to cut into this Bobcats deficit. And we are back underway. Artis inbounds it. Now Sandifer. And a foul is going to be called foul is going to be called on Jayla Putman. It is a media timeout, so we are going to step away. Dragons down 11-3. We will be back shortly. All right, back here in Columbia in the Collar Foundation Complex on the campus of Howard Community College. Matt Trudell with you. We have 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first quarter. Bobcats are up 11-3. And coming out, it will be Artis looking to inbound it. Gets it into Sandifer. She spins out. Turnaround jumper. Gets that to go. Just to the left of the free throw line. And now Putman gets her pass smacked down. They got to get across the line real quick. Forbes gets it over. There's a 10-second violation, so it will be the Bobcats' ball. And this Bobcats full court press has caused a lot of problems for the Dragons here in this first quarter. Cyan Lewin comes into the game for the Bobcats, along with number 12, Wisdom Banks. Banks gets it over to Artis. Now Bodenheimer. She's going to shoot a three. It gets blocked by Mackenzie Walters. Good defense by the Dragons. Now Putman heading the other way. Gets it inside to Chambers. Excellent pass. And she misses the shot, but she is fouled. The foul is going to be on number 3, Liv Bodenheimer. Chambers will have 2 free throws coming her way. She's the only Dragon to score so far. Gets the first free throw to go. And the second one misses that off the front of the rim.
He looked at me like I missed something. It wasn't a swish.
I don't understand what just happened there. It hit the front of the rim. All right, well, back underway. Rakyla Jones brings it up for the Bobcats. Dragons in a 2-3 zone. Artis now gets it out to Banks. Banks gets it baseline. Tough shot. Good defense by the Dragons. And it's on the ground. Bodenheimer somehow ends up with it for the Bobcats. Now Banks, baseline, out to Bodenheimer. She thought about a three, but she's not. Now Jones down low. And a foul is going to be on Mackenzie Walters. Number 22, Cyan Lewin, had a creeped along that baseline and was able to get behind the zone, and then she was fouled. So she will go in line for 2 free throws. And her first free throws of the game. Hannah Chambers comes out to the game for Mariah Ruth. First free throw drops. Back up to a 10-point lead for this Bobcats team. And misses the second one. Walters gets the rebound. And now Forbes heading the other way. Bobcats are still in that press, and it's stolen away by Lewin, and she takes it and gets the layup. Now Putman, and gets it stolen away by Lewin again, and Lewin gets that layup to go. So 5 quick points by Cyan Lewin off the bench. And now Forbes, back to Putman, up to Walters, and a backcourt violation. That was very close. But there is no review, so we're going to stay with that call. It will be Bobcats ball. Wisdom Banks will look to inbound it. Okay. Now we're going to inbound it, and Jones gets the inbound for the Bobcats. Artis. Banks splits the defenders, and then it gets smacked. I thought it was smacked by the Dragons out of bounds, but it was an errant pass, so it will be Dragons ball. And now Forbes over to Putman, who gets it over to Ruth, but it's knocked down, but Forbes comes up with it. Now Forbes has to pick up her dribble over to Ruth. Back to Forbes, and the Dragons are going to reset, but there's only 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Putman, offer. Forbes thought about a three. She's going to step in, throws up a floater off the backboard, misses it, and the rebound goes to Jones, and now up to Artis. Bodenheimer taking on 3 defenders, gets it just back out to Artis. Now it's a cross, and Lewin misses a 2-point jumper, but she's able to get her own rebound after it's smacked around a bit, and she gets it to Bodenheimer. And now they're going to calm it down at the top with Artis. Artis looking for someone to get into the middle of that zone. She's going to move to her left. And a shot clock violation for the Bobcats. So good defense by the Dragons leads to a shot clock violation. And now we're back underway. Forbes is able to get it across the line. Bobcats fell a little bit on defense. And now a jump ball, which will go the Bobcats' way. Final 2 minutes of this first quarter. Dragons are down by 14 points. It's 18-4. Coming back into the game for the Bobcats is Reddix for Lewin. Lewin, the leading scorer for the Bobcats, coming off the bench. Now Wisdom Banks hands it off to Jones. Jones splits the defenders, gets it down low to Reddix, and she gets that to go. Now Putman over to Forbes. Forbes has to pick up her dribble, but she gets it to offer inside to Baldy, and Baldy has her pass go out of bounds. Now coming into the game for the Dragons, Zakiya Brown comes in for Forbes. Going to give her rest probably for the rest of the first quarter. And Wisdom Banks is going to bring it up the court. Now Jones over to Artis. Bodenheimer for 3. Misses it. Rebound goes to Artis. Banks has to get inside to Jones. Jones splits the defenders and gets the layup to go. Brown. Now Putman. And a travel is called on Putman. And we're under a minute left in this first quarter. 59.6 seconds. And Wisdom Banks will inbound the ball. Pickett's comes back onto the court for this Bobcats team. Artis got the inbound. Now Pickett's. Banks gets it smacked away. Battle on the ground for it. Zakiya Brown gets down on the ground. Somehow the Bobcats come out with it. Bodenheimer. And smacked away by Putman. Dragons are playing very good defense on the half court. A lot of the points that they've given up are off of turnovers in this first quarter. So if they can clean that up, I think they should feel pretty good about themselves and how they've been playing defense in the half court. Balde smacks the pass away, but Reddix ends up with it. She's fouled, so she will go to line for 2. The foul is going to be on Balde. That is her first foul of the game. Reddix with 4 points in this game. This is her first free throws. Misses it. Brown needs help, and she gets it stolen away by Reddix. Now Banks. Now Pickett's. And stolen away by Balde. And now Ruth heading the other way. Offer. Dragons can have this last possession if they want it. Brown. It's smacked out of bounds by Wisdom Banks, so the Dragons will have the possession. 11.4 seconds left in this first quarter. Brown gets the inbound. Gets a pick from Offer. Then throws it down to Offer. It's stolen away. Wisdom Banks heading the other way. They're going to need to shoot it, but they do not get a shot off. So it is 22-4 at the end of 1 here in Columbia. We'll be back. All right, welcome back here to the Collar Foundation Complex. After 1, it is 22-4. The Bobcats are in the lead. Leading scorer of this game, Rakila Jones for the Bobcats. The Dragons, Hannah Chambers has all 4 points for the Dragons. Going over some first quarter stats. The Dragons had 17 turnovers to only 5 turnovers by the Bobcats. They scored 17 points off turnover. So if you're looking at the game in the half court, the Dragons are only down 5-4. So if they can clean that up, again, they should feel good about themselves moving forward defensively. Ruth now with the ball. Misses the shot. Rebound goes to Offer. She tries to get it out, but Pickett gets the steal. Now Artis. For 3, misses it. Rebound goes to Pickett. Now down low to Reddix. Reddix misses the layup. Good defense by Hannah Chambers. And now heading the other way is Jayla Putman. They call a foul. It'll be Dragons ball. Foul's going to be on number 35. That is Reddix. That is her second foul of the game. So she's going to take a seat. And Harris is going to come back in for her. Putman gets the inbound over to Offer. Offer's going to take on the defender. Nice move. Does not get the layup to go. And now Bodenheimer gets it up to Banks. And the Bobcats are heading the other way. Stop, pops a jumper from the free throw line, misses it, and Offer gets the rebound. Putman brings it across the line. Now Jaselski. Ruth looking to get it down low. To offer, gets it. Turnaround jumper. Off the backboard and good. Dragons get the first points of this second quarter, 22-6. Pickett's now Bodenheimer for 3. Misses everything, but Wisdom Banks is on the other side to clean it up, so it almost turned out to be a pass. Putman now dealing with this press, and it's stolen away. Wisdom Banks going to get a layup. I think that pass was actually meant for Mariah Ruth, but Chambers tried to get it, and that caused some issues. Now Ruth back over to Putman. Putman gets it over to Offer. Now Ruth open for 3. She's going to shoot it. Hits the front of the rim, misses it. Bodenheimer now pushing it with Pickett's. And Pickett gets called for a charging foul. Excellent defensive position by Jayla Putman. And the Dragons will have the ball. Just under 8 minutes left in this first half. Dragons down 26-6. Dragons need somebody to inbound the ball, and Ruth will go back and do it. Forbes gets the inbound. Gets it back to Putman. They're running out of time. And an errant pass. Bodenheimer ends up with the steal. And a turnover by the Bobcats by Pierce. And Putman now with the ball. Now Forbes. Putman wants a pick. She's going to get one from Ruth. Now Forbes. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. They got to move quickly. Ooh, nice move by Forbes. Hesitation, gets around 2 defenders and gets the easy bucket. And a timeout is called by Coach Parker of the Bobcats. So we're going to stay here with you. Excellent move by Nicole Forbes to get both defenders to bite on it, and then she gets around them with the easy floater. Dragon shooting 27.3% from the field compared to 50% on the other side by this Bobcats team. Dragons have 20 turnovers. The Bobcats have 6. Rebounding is relatively even. Bobcats have 14. Dragons have 3. And we are looking at Asani Offer and Nicole Forbes now have scored points for the Dragons. Coming out of the timeout, it will be the Bobcats' ball. Seemed like Coach Parker was not happy with the Bobcats' defensive effort, so he wanted to even some things up, get a game plan. Banks just got away with the travel. Now hands it off to Lewin. And now turnover. Chambers gets the errant pass. Now Forbes heading the other way. Gets it down low to Putman. She can't handle the pass. And it goes off of her leg. And it will be Bobcats' ball. Bodenheimer will take a break, and coming back in for her is Sandifer for the Bobcats. Sandifer almost throws it away, then ends up throwing it away, and Forbes gets the steal, and she's going to get the layup on the other end to go. Nicole Forbes with 4 quick points for the Dragons. 26-10. Now Haley Harris for 3 for the Bobcats. She gets that to go. That's their first 3-point made of the game. I'm sorry, their second. Forbes now. Little too high of a pass for Putman. And it will be Bobcats' ball. Offer will come into the game for Chambers for the Dragons. Wisdom Banks will come out of the game, and Janiyah Pickett comes back in, and she will handle point guard's duty. Sandifer moving to the left, hands it off to Jones. Now Harris open for 3, and she hits 2 in a row. And a timeout called by Coach Barnes of the Dragons. It's a 30-second timeout, so we are going to stay here. Haley Harris now 2 of 3 from three-point range for 6 points. She's the second lead. Oh, nope, she's 3 of 4, so that's her third three. My stats took a while to update. So she is now the leading scorer of everybody, 9 points. Shooting 75% from the field. And they are now shooting 3 of 8 from three-point range, 53.8% from the field. Dragons, 4 of 12 from the field, 33.3%, have missed both of their three-point shots. And we are just about to be back underway. Dragons coming out of the timeout. And it will be Offer looking to inbound to Forbes. And now the Bobcats. Putman. They did not press this go around. Offer spins around. She needs help. Gets it to Putman. Nice pump fake by Offer. She misses the layup, but she gets fouled. The foul, I believe, is going to be on Harris. And Offer will go to line for 2. That will be Harris's second foul. Offer with 2 points. She comes into this game shooting 25% from the free throw line. Jaselskis will take a seat and Ruth comes back. I'm sorry, Chambers comes back into the game. Offer misses the first free throw. Now second free throw. Gets that to drop. And they call a foul on the Dragons, I guess, after. So it will be Bobcats ball. And the Dragons are now running a full court press. They're able to break it. Harris on the other side of the basket gets an open layup to go. 34-11, 5:20 left in this first half. Putman able to break the press. Now Offer is going to post up. Now out to Forbes. Forbes for 3. Misses it. Rebound goes to Offer, who taps it back to Forbes, and they'll reset. Good position by Putman. Now she's going to get a 3. Off the backboard, misses it. Rebound goes to Offer. Offer's going to settle it down. And now Forbes. Now Putman for 3. Misses it. Rebound now goes to Jones of the Bobcats, and she throws a long pass to Lewin, and Lewin gets it to go. A football-style pass. And a layup on the other end. Now Forbes, they have 2 seconds, and it's a 10-second violation. That's the second of this first half. And it will be Bobcats ball. And it is the media timeout, so we were going to step away. Dragons down 36-11. We'll be back shortly.
Howard Community College is where dreams take flight and Howard Community College is where dreams take flight and opportunities are boundless. No matter where you are in life, you'll have a college experience that fits your needs. Receive support through more than just financial aid, tutoring, and childcare assistance. Gain momentum with accelerated courses and faculty who care. Experience a vibrant community where friendships are formed, passions are pursued, and memories are made. When you graduate, you'll have the degree, skills, confidence, and connections to thrive in today's ever-changing world. Explore endless possibilities in Dragon Country. Discover more at howardcc.edu today.
All right, welcome back. Both teams coming out of this media timeout. It will be Bobcats ball just in front of our booth. And Jones will look to inbound it. And she gets it back to Pickett. And we're back underway for the final 4:22 of this first half. Sandifer gets it down low to Jones. Jones misses the layup. She rushed it. And now a foul is going to be called on Pickett. Not happy about it. She thought she got the jump ball. And so it'll be Dragons ball. Pickett takes a seat. Coming into the game for her is number 23, Paige Walters. She'll see her first action of the game. And Forbes now back underway. Putman down low to Chambers. And Chambers gets the basket to go. Now Sandifer on the other side. Misses that. The putback is good for number 23, Paige Walters, and she will have a chance at a three-point play. She is fouled by number 13, that's Jayla Putman, and that is her third foul. So that is tough. 3 fouls for Putman in the first half. Her half is going to be done more than likely. Jaselskis comes in for her, missed the free throw. Now Forbes. Over to Offer. Back to Forbes. She gets it across the line, and they call a travel on Forbes. So it'll be Bobcats ball. Jones gets it in to Sandifer. Now Lowen gets it to Jones. Jones down low to Walters, who gets the reverse layup to go. 40-13. 3:20 left in the first half. Forbes, a little bit of miscommunication, and it is a turnover by the Dragons. Jaselskis was not ready for the pass. And now Sandifer for the Bobcats. Gets it across the line. She's going to move to her right, continue moving. Now Jones. Harris. Lewin gets it down to Harris. Jaselka's got a hand on it. They're going to have to kick it back out. Under 10 seconds left for the Bobcats on a shot clock. That looked like an offensive foul to me, but Jones gets it to go. Created a lot of separation there. Forbes now to Jaselkas. Now Forbes steps in. Deep 2 does not get it to go. And it goes off of Mariah Ruth. Coming into the game is Emilion Pierce. She's going to come into the game for Walters for the Bobcats. And now Sandifer. Final 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first half. Sandifer. Over to Pierce. Now Harris. Lewin. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Jones has it. Drives baseline Tough shot gets partially blocked by Forbes. Chambers comes down with it. Now Ruth heading the other way for the Dragons. And it gets smacked away. Sandifer gets the steal. And she gets the layup to go on the other end. Now Forbes to Ruth. Ruth is going to shoot a three. Misses it. And it goes out of bounds. So it will be Bobcats' ball. They say it's tipped. The ref says it's tipped. So it's going to stay with the Dragons. So Mariah Ruth will have it along the baseline. Looking to inbound it. Running out of time, and Jaselskis gets it. Now Ruth. Inside to Offer. Offer gets it smacked away. Sandifer gets the steal. Now the Bobcats quickly heading the other way. Lewin open for three. Misses it. Rebound goes to Harris, and she gets that to drop. And she's up to, I believe, 13 points now in the first half. Now Forbes on the other side. Final minute of the first half here in Columbia. Dragons are down 46-13. Forbes, floater in the lane, does not get it to go. Rebound goes to Lewin. And an errant pass by the Bobcats. It will be the Dragons' ball. And one thing to say is Dragons played last night in Virginia and then had to play this game at 2 o'clock today. So that is a tough back-to-back schedule. Now Jaselkis. Thought about a three, passed up on it, got it to Forbes.
Say that again. He did. He's definitely something.
Forbes misses the shot. It goes out of bounds off of the Dragons. And there will be 0.6 seconds in between shot clock and game clock. And Lewin's going to just roll it in. And Sandifer's going to pick it up. They might drain some shot clock here, not give the Dragons much of an opportunity to get a possession at the end, being it so close to the shot clock and game clock. Sandifer now, 10 seconds. Gonna push it. She's looking for some help. Gets around the defender. Chambers, good defense on the back end. And now Ruth, and the other way, running out of time. And that is the end of the first half here in Columbia, 46-13. Dragons are down. We'll be back to talk about some stats from the first half.
Howard Community College is where dreams take flight and opportunities are boundless. No matter where you are in life, you'll have a college experience that fits your needs. Receive support through more than just financial aid, tutoring, and childcare assistance. Gain momentum with accelerated courses and faculty who care. Experience a vibrant community where friendships are formed, passions are pursued, and memories are made. When you graduate, you'll have the degree, skills, confidence, and connections to thrive in today's ever-changing world. Explore endless possibilities in Dragon Country. Discover more at howardcc.edu today.
That's not your problem, it's because I'm singing.
Howard Community College is where dreams take flight and opportunities are boundless. No matter where you are in life, you'll have a college experience that fits your needs. Receive support through more than just financial aid, tutoring, and childcare assistance. Gain momentum with accelerated courses and faculty who care. Experience a vibrant community where friendships are formed, passions are pursued, and memories are made. When you graduate, you'll have the degree, skills, confidence, and connections to thrive in today's ever-changing world. Explore endless possibilities in Dragon Country. Discover more at howardcc.edu today.
I just
Welcome back to the Collar Foundation Complex here on the campus of Howard Community College. Matt Trudell with you. The second half of this game between the Bryant and Stratton College Bobcats versus your Howard Community College Dragons is about to be underway. We're a little under 2 minutes left for the start. Let's go over some first half stats. First, leading scorer of everybody is Haley Harris, number 20 for the Bobcats, 13 points, 2 rebounds. Rakila Jones has 8 points, and Cyan Lewin off the bench has 7. On the other side, the Dragons have had 3 players that have scored in the first half. Leading scorer, number 21, Hannah Chambers. Number 14, Nicole Forbes with 4. Hannah Chambers had 6. And Asani Offer has 3 points. Let's go into some team stats. Dragons 5 of 21 from the field, 23.8% from the field. Missed all 6 of their 3-pointers, and they went 3 of 7 from the free throw line. That's 42.9%. The Bobcats 21 of 38, shooting 55.3% from the field. 3 of 9 from 3-point range. That's 33%. And 1 of 7 from the free throw line. That's 14.3%. Dragons 26 turnovers, Bobcats 9, 30 points off turnovers to 4 in the favor of the Bobcats, all deadlocked at 19 for total rebounds. The Bobcats are out assisting the Dragons 9-3. Both teams have 1 block apiece. The Bobcats have 17 steals. So something to look at. Now, the Dragons did not come out for a shoot-around to start this second half. Got some extra coaching from Coach Barnes. And we are just about to be underway. Again, the score is 46-13 to start this second half. And it will be, if I'm not mistaken, it should be the Bobcats' ball to start the second half. And we'll figure that out here in a second. And it will be. So the Bobcats are back out on the court. Dragons still getting some last-second instructions. And we are going to start the third quarter. 10 minutes are on the clock. And we are underway. Jones gets it to Pickett. And the Bobcats will have the first possession. Now Jones gets it inside to Reddix. Reddix backs down Chambers. Chambers good defense and misses it. And Offer gets the rebound. Now Forbes heading the other way. Dragons coming out quick. Now Ruth inside to Chambers. Chambers gets it stripped away, but she's battling for it. But Harris from the Bobcats. And now a football throw down to Yvette Sandifer. And the first points of the second half go to the Bobcats. Bobcats, every time the ball is loose, somebody runs down to that other end, and it's led to an easy basket. Dragons get a 10-second violation. That is their third of the game. Zakiah Brown's going to check in for the Dragons. She's going to come in for Forbes. Back underway, Pickett gets the inbounds, moves to her right-hand side, gets it across the line. Now Jones, looks like they're trying to set up getting it to Reddix down low, but Jones is going to take the pick, and she gets fouled, and she gets it to go. So she will have a chance at a 3-point play. The foul is going to be on number 12, Balde. Oh, wait, sorry, 21, Hannah Chambers. I see the ref is like reversed to me, so I'm reading it backwards. All right. Makes the 3-point play. And it's 50-13, 1 minute off of the clock in the second half. Third quarter. Mackenzie Walters gets the ball stripped away. Reddix heading the other way. Misses the layup, and it's Pickett gets the offensive rebound, misses that. Reddix gets the offensive rebound again, misses that, and she is fouled, so she will go to the line for 2. They have not said who's the foul on yet. A timeout is called by Coach Barnes. They called it on Zakiya Brown. That's her first foul. It is a full timeout, so we're going to step away. 51-13 here in Columbia. 8:42 left in the third. All right, we are back. Redix goes to the line. She has 4 points today. She's 0 of 2 from the free throw line, so she's looking to make her first free throws of the game. Makes the first one. Makes the second one as well. And now back underway, Zakiya Brown gets the inbound. She brings it up the court. Gets it to Chambers. Chambers going to drive. And she's going to get called for a travel. She got the shot to go, but she took one extra step. Good defensive position by Redix of the Bobcats. And now Pickett. Over to Harris. Now Redix is going to drive, throws it baseline, but it's an errant pass. It goes out of bounds. Turnover. It will be Dragons' ball. And now Zakiya Brown gets the inbound, and the Dragons are heading the other way. Almost loses it. Throws it over to Ruth. Now Offer, driving baseline. She gets fouled on the body by Harris. Harris is not happy about it. And that's her third. So it'll be Dragons' ball baseline. Offer looking to inbound it. Now Offer gets the pass back from Walters, misses the shot, battle for the rebound, and it goes to the Bobcats. Now Jones pushing it the other way. She's going to back out. Hands it off to Harris. Harris is going to drive in the middle. Tries to get a pass off. Good job by Chambers. And that is going to be a jump ball. And it will go the Dragons' way. So good defense by the Dragons. And Brown now calling out a play for her team. Chambers. Now Ruth. Inside to Chambers. Chambers misses the shot. And now Harris pushing it the other way. Gets it to Sandifer. Sandifer will back out. Over to Harris. Now Reddick's down low to Jones. She gets blocked out of bounds by Ruth. Good help defense by Mariah Ruth. And will stay with the Bobcats. 10 seconds are left on the shot clock. And Harris gets it. Inside to Reddick's. She turns around, throws up the shot, gets the friendly roll off the back iron. 55-13, 6:48 left in the third quarter. Dragons still looking for their first points of the second half. Sandifer now gets the steal, and she is fouled by Walters. Putman's going to come back into the game. Walters picks up her second foul. Going to the line is Sandifer. She is 0 for 2 from the free throw line. She has 8 points so far in this game. She's looking to get into double digits. Misses the first one. Ruth comes out of the game for Putman. Second free throw is good. And now Zakiya Brown's going to bring it up the court for the Dragons. Calling out a play for her team. Gets it to Walters. So close to a travel. Now offer. Brown. Going to drive baseline. Throws up a shot. Misses it. Walters gets it. And then she is fouled. And we'll have a chance at two free throws. The foul is going to be on Sandifer. That's her first foul. Walters going to the line. These are her first free throws of the season. Almost gets the friendly roll, but it does not drop. Second free throw. A little too strong. Gets tapped down to Jones of the Bobcats. She's pushing it. She's going to take it all the way. Misses it. Good defense by Walters. Now Harris for three. Misses that. Rebound goes to Artis, who gets that. So too many offensive opportunities for the Bobcats that possession. They get a 2-point basket. 58-13. 5:50 left in the third quarter. Walters able to get the pass secure. Now offer. Putman. Thought about a three. Gets it into Walters. Walters gets it blocked by Sandifer. And now Sandifer is going to push it the other way. And she's going to end up taking it the whole way. And gets the layup off the backboard. Good position by Walters. And Sandifer just gets a good, a friendly bounce. Now Brown. For three for Putman, misses it. Rebound goes to Jones. Jones throws it up to Artis. It's a little too far. And it's out of bounds. Wisdom Banks and Liv Bodenheimer's coming back into the game. There's a timeout on the court. It is a full timeout, so we're going to step away. 60-13, 4:59 left in the third quarter.
Howard Community College is where dreams take flight and opportunities are boundless. No matter where you are in life, you'll have a college experience that fits your needs. Receive support through more than just financial aid, tutoring, and childcare assistance. Gain momentum with accelerated courses and faculty who care. Experience a vibrant community where friendships are formed, passions are pursued, and memories are made. When you graduate, you'll have the degree, skills, confidence, and connections to thrive in today's ever-changing world. Explore endless possibilities in Dragon Country. Discover more at howardcc.edu today.
Be Dragon's ball. Asani Offer inbounds it to Sakaya Brown. She gets it across the line. Now Putman does not use the pick. Goes the other way. Goes baseline. Misses it. Rebound goes to Banks. Banks gets it up to Harris. Harris is going to take it all the way. And she is blocked by Ruth. But there's a foul on the body at first. So Ruth is going to pick up the foul. Harris will go to line for free throws. She has not attempted a free throw yet this game, but she leads all scorers with 13 points. Gets that one to go. That was an aggressive free throw, but it works. And gets the second one to go as well. Lewin comes into the game for Harris. And now Zakiah Brown. Gets it to Baldy. Baldy struggles with it, but she's able to retain possession. And then it's stolen away by Liv Bodenheimer, who gets it to Banks. Banks can't make the layup, and now Putman with it. Gets it up to Ruth. Ruth can't handle the pass. Battle on the ground for it. It is a jump ball, but it will go to the Bobcats. Hannah Chambers comes back into the game for the Dragons for Baldy. And Artis gets the inbound. We are back underway. Artis moves to her left, picks up her dribble. Now Lewin to Artis. Inside to Reddix. And they're going to call a foul on Hannah Chambers. So free throws coming for Reddix. Reddix 8 points, 2 of 4 from the free throw line today. Misses the first one. Gets the second one to drop. And now Zakiah Brown heading the other way for this Dragons team. And she dribbles it off her leg, unfortunately. It goes out of bounds. It will be the Bobcats ball, 63-13. And Banks could get across the line to the Bobcats. And now Banks gets it back from Artis. Artis now with the ball. Banks throws it over to Reddix. Reddix could drive, kicks it out. Now Bodenheimer gets it down to Reddix. And she misses the shot. Battle for the rebound, and Putman ends up with it for the Dragons. Now Offer. Brown. Good drive to her left. She's going to take on Bodenheimer. And she gets fouled on the pass. It's going to be on Bodenheimer.
It's where it usually is, right?
That is her second foul of the game. Ruth now looking to inbound it. And they call a 5-second violation on the Dragons, so it will be The Bobcats ball now.
It's not you, it's me.
Now Banks. Errant pass. It gets stolen away by Brown, but then it's tapped back into the hands of the Bobcats. Lewin now to Artis. Artis to Bodenheimer. She can't handle the pass, but she's able to salvage it. Now Artis going to drive and hits a wild floater. It's 65-13. Under 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Chambers, baseline, misses the shot, and Lewin gets the rebound. Now Artis splits the defenders, throws up a wild shot again, misses that. It gets smacked out of bounds off of Reddick, so it will go to the Dragons. Nicole Forbes is going to come back into this game for the Dragons. She comes in for Sakiah Brown. Now Forbes brings it across the line. Under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Now Ruth. Offer. Ruth for three, misses it. Rebound goes out of bounds off of the Bobcats. It's going to stay with the Dragons. They'll have 10 seconds on a shot clock. They did not hit the rim with that three-point shot by Ruth. Ruth needs to get it in, gets it into Putman. Now over to Offer. Back to Forbes. Forbes picks up her dribble, gets it smacked away, and it's going to be a jump ball. It will remain with the Dragons, but I think they're going to... Oh. Are they saying it was a change of possession? No, they're going to reset the shot clock to 1 second. So the Dragons will have 1 second to get a shot off. Nice try by the home team. And it's a shot clock violation. So it will be the Bobcats ball. Oh, wait, they're going to discuss. The refs are... They're going to review what happened to try and figure out what's going on. I do think that they started the clock too early, but even if she got a shot off, I don't think she hit the rim. So, I think it still will probably be a shot clock violation, but we will see. They're reviewing it, discussing it. A shout out to the staff down at the scorers table with our ability to review these things with the refs. Okay, so they're going to reset the game clock to 1 minute and 31 seconds, and they are going to let them inbound it again with 1 second on the shot clock. And Forbes is going to get it off, misses that. Rebound goes to Offer. Now Forbes, and they do call the foul. I believe it's going to be on Banks. Foul's on number 12, Wisdom Banks. That's her first of the game. So it will be Dragons ball with a 20-second shot clock now. Ruth tries to inbound. It gets smacked out of bounds by Bodenheimer. So I'll have another opportunity at inbounding it. A timeout is called by the Bobcats. It's a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay here with you. So the Bobcats shooting percentage has come down a little bit. They're down to 49.1%. That's 27 of 55 shots. They are shooting 30% from three-point range, 3 of 10, 8 of 16 from the free throw line, 50%. Dragons, 5 of 30 from the field, 16.7%. 0 of 8 from three-point range, 3 of 9 from the free throw line. Dragons have 33 turnovers to 12. Points off turnovers 40 to Dragons just have 4 points off turnover. The total rebounds are now 30 to 23 in favor of the Bobcats. And 20 steals to 8. So it's been a rough third quarter for the Dragons here. Ruth looking to inbound it. And it gets knocked away out of Hannah Chambers' hands. So it will be Bobcats ball. 1:20 now left in the third quarter. Artist now. Almost got stolen away by Forbes. She's able to get it over to Banks now. Bodenheimer drives across the lane, gets it to Reddix. Reddix wild shot, misses it. It gets smacked out of bounds, but they're going to say it's staying with the Bobcats. So they have 9 seconds left. Oh, nope, they're going to reset it to 20 seconds. I didn't think that hit rim, but Lewin and a offensive foul is going to be called on Artis. And now Forbes, under a minute left, 53 seconds and counting. Forbes has the ball for the Dragons. Ruth now gets a pick from Offer. It's stripped away. They're going to call a foul on Bodenheimer. That is her third. Bodenheimer has 0 points this game. She's the 4th leading scorer on this team with 10.4 points per game. Ruth will go to the line for 2. She makes the first one. 65 to 14. Misses the second one. Rebound goes to Reddix, and she hands it off to Banks. Banks is going to push it for the Bobcats. Gets around the defender, misses the floater in the lane, and Offer comes up with the ball for the Dragons. Offer gets it to Forbes. Forbes is going to take on everybody. Misses the layup, and the rebound drops to Lewin, who now gets it to Banks. Bodenheimer hesitates. She's going to drive mid-range, misses it, and it's smacked out of bounds off of Putman, so it will stay with the Bobcats. Shot clock is off. 13.2 seconds left in the third quarter. And now Lewin gets it in, and another offensive foul on Artis. So it's back-to-back inbound plays where she picks up an offensive foul. So Dragons will now have it with 13.2 seconds left in the final possession if they want it for this third quarter. Forbes gets it across the line, calls out a play for her team. 5 seconds. 3. Spin. And a shot is not able to get off. That is the end of the third quarter here. Bobcats up 65 to 14 on your Dragons. We will be back for the start of the fourth quarter. All right, back here in Columbia for the start of the fourth quarter. Dragons down 65-14. It will be the Bobcats' ball. And Banks starts off with it. Gets it over to Sandifer. Now Jones. And Jones throws it out of bounds. Thought Banks was going to stay in her position, but Banks charged into the lane. So a turnover by the Bobcats to start this fourth quarter. Forbes now with the ball. Gets it to Ruth. Ruth gets a pick by Chambers, then gets it into Chambers. Nice roll by Chambers, and gets the friendly bounce. And the Dragons have the first points of the fourth quarter, 65-16. Now Banks over to Jones. Jones, nice baseline pass to Sandifer, and then a tough foul. I think they might have went knee to knee. The foul is going to be on Hannah Chambers. That's a... She is down on the ground in pain. That is Hannah Chambers' third foul. It looks like it didn't go knee to knee. She's kind of holding her like thigh, so. While they are working on her, we're going to step away. We'll be back 65-16, 9:18 left in the fourth quarter. All right, we are back. Yvette Sandifer goes to the bench. She's being looked at by the training staff. I think she's going to be okay. But that stings right now. Taking a knee anywhere in the leg is pretty brutal. So it will be Bobcats' ball. Banks gets the inbound. Now Harris, who's back into the game. Pickett. Jones. Jones going to move to the right. Throws it over to Banks. Banks baseline. Pass into the middle for Pickett. She gets fouled. I think that might be... Nope, they're going to call it on... They just call him Mariah Ruth? They did. They called on Mariah Ruth. So Pickett goes to the line for 2 free throws. Misses the first one. That was her first free throw of the game. And she misses both of them. She has 0 points, so that was her chance to get on the scoreboard for the first time today. Now Forbes for 3. Misses it. Rebound goes to Chambers. Chambers gets it out to Offer. Offer moves to her left-hand side, drops it off to Putman. Putman thought about a 3, but gets inside to Chambers. Chambers is driving and gets the nice layup to go. Good job by Hannah Chambers. Now Harris over to Pickett. Banks. And Bodenheimer walks. So that is a travel. Dragons now with the ball. Forbes. 8 minutes and 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dragons are down 65-18. Chambers has to backtrack to get the ball. Now Forbes gets a pick from her teammate. Defense switches. And she gets blocked in the lane. So now Banks heading the other way. Gets it to Jones, who gets it back to Banks, and Banks gets the easy bucket. First points of the fourth quarter by the Bobcats goes to Banks. Forbes gets it across the line. Mackenzie Walters is going to come back into this game for the Dragons. Putman, going to drive. Gets it smacked from behind. And it goes out of bounds off the Bobcats, so it will stay with the Dragons. I'll have 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Walters is going to come in for Chambers. Chambers 10 points, leading scorer for the Dragons today so far. And she has 5 rebounds as well. Ruth has to get it into Forbes. Offer gets blocked out of bounds by Pickett. So Dragons will have another opportunity, but they have 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ruth looking to inbound it. It's stolen away by Pickett. Pickett getting trapped, but gets it over to Jones. Jones is able to push it up. Throws it down low. Good job by Putman on the other end to intercept the pass. It goes out of bounds. Brown's going to come in for Ruth. Reddix comes back into the game for Banks. And Jones will now have it for the Bobcats. They have 22 seconds on the shot clock. 7:19 left in the fourth quarter. Harris gets it into Reddix. Reddix across the lane, misses the shot. Putman gets the rebound. She's going to push it. Gets around the defender, and she gets it smacked from behind her by Jones. And now Pickett's heading the other way. Gets it over to Bodenheimer. Bodenheimer for 3. Misses it, and it goes out of bounds. I believe it is off Reddix. Yep, so it will be Dragons ball. And now Forbes gets it to Brown. Brown picks up her dribble, and then she is fouled. I believe it's going to be on both. They call it on Jones. Nope, they call it on Bodenheimer, who picked up her 4th foul. So it'll be Dragons ball. 24 seconds left on the shot clock. Putman gets it into Forbes. Forbes is going to back out. Wants a pick from her teammate. Does not get one, but she tries to drive, kicks it out to Offer. Offer hits a 2-point shot, a deep 2. Good shot by Asani Offer. Now Pickett over to Sandifer. Sandifer's back in the game. It's good to see. Reddix misses the shot. Rebounded by Pickett. She puts it up and in, and those are her first points of the game. Now Forbes over to Brown. Brown gets it to Forbes. Forbes gets fouled by Pickett. So it'll be Dragons ball. Putman is going to inbound it. Putman moves to her right. Then goes to her left. Step back deep 2. Off the backboard. What a shot by Jayla Putman. Now Pickett down to Reddix. Reddix taking on Walters. Backs her down. Gets fouled. So she'll go to line for 2 free throws. That is Walter's 3rd foul. Forbes comes out of the game. Coming into the game is Caden Jaselskis. Reddix misses the first free throw. And the second one makes that one. 70-22 here in Columbia. 5:35 left in the fourth quarter. Zakiya Brown with the ball. Gets it to Offer. Offer gets fouled as she throws up a shot. The foul's going to be on, I think, Sandifer, but we will see. Yep, it's the second foul on Sandifer. Offer will go to the line. She is 1 of 2 from the line today. She has 3 points. First free throw. Little too strong. And the second free throw. In and out. Unfortunately, it goes out of bounds, but it is off of the Bobcat, so it will remain with the Dragons. Putman looking to inbound it. Gets it out to Brown. Now Putman for 3. In and out. Rebound goes to Offer. She misses the putback. Walters with it. Now Putman has another opportunity. She misses that. And she gets her own rebound. And now Offer shoots basically from the free throw line. Misses that. Jacelsius gets the rebound. And now Offer a deep 2. And she gets that to go. Good offensive rebounding for the Dragons here. 70-24. Just under 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Next stoppage will be a media timeout, in theory. Jones. Now Reddick, they call a jump ball. And we are going to step away 70-24, 4:43 left in the fourth quarter. We'll be back shortly. Of Kaya Brown. Offer over to Brown. Brown for 3. Misses it. Rebound goes to Jones, who gets a pass to Sandifer, who gets it to go. And now Brown back with it. Jacelskis thought about a 3. She steps aside. She shoots a 3, misses it. Rebound goes to Jones, who gets it up to Sandifer. Sandifer taking on all defenders. Left-handed layup, misses it. Reddick goes up. She gets fouled, I believe. See who they call it on. It is Putman. I believe that's her 4th, maybe? It is her 4th foul. Lewin comes into the game. Artis comes into the game. Looks like Reddick is going to be subbed out as well after she's done shooting free throws. Misses the first one. And the second one doesn't get that to go either. Walters gets the rebound. 72-24, just under 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Putman, Jaselkis for 3. Misses it. Walters comes down with the rebound, but she loses control, goes out of bounds, so it will go to the Bobcats. And coming into the game is Emilion Pierce for Shakira Reddix. Her day likely over. Pickett now gets it across. Inside to Artis, and Pierce cannot handle the pass on the baseline, so it'll be Dragons ball. Brown now gets it across the line. Over to Putman, almost stolen away. She steps in deep 2, just in and out, and the rebound goes to Pickett. Gets over to Harris. Harris for 3, and she gets that to go. That's her 4th 3 of the day. And coming in for the Dragons is Avery Richardson. 30-second timeout called by the Dragons. We're going to stay here with you. Again, the score 75-24. Harris now has 18 points on the day. Sandifer has 13. Jones has 11. And Reddix has 10. Hannah Chambers 10 points. Asani Offer 7. Forbes 4 and Putman 2. Team coming back out on the court. It will be Offer, Brown, Richardson, Walters, and Jaselskis for the Dragons. Brown over to Walters. Now Offer. Brown, pass gets almost stolen away, but Jaselskis is able to recover. She's going to shoot a 3. Just misses on the front of the rim. Rebound gets knocked out of bounds by the Bobcats. It will stay with the Dragons. They will have 20 seconds on the shot clock. Jaselskis gets it into Richardson, who now gets it to Offer. Offer posting up Artis, takes her all the way to the hoop. Gets it to Walters, and then Walters can't handle the pass. It goes off of Zakiah Brown's feet, and it will be Dragons ball. Bobcats ball. Correction. Lewin inbounds it to Artis. Artis gets it across the line. Inside. Missed the layup. Number 23, that's Walters. Lewin taps it out. Harris for another 3. Misses that one too strong. Offer comes down with the rebound, and they're going to call a foul on number 15, Emilion Pierce. Dragons are already ready to be back underway, but the ref pulls them back. All right, now we're back underway. Zakiah Brown. 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Brown now gets it to Richardson. Richardson thought about a 3. Now Zakiah Brown's going to shoot a 3 off the front of the rim. And now Artis heading the other way for the Bobcats. Walters gets tripped by Richardson. She's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Avery Richardson picked up her first foul. Walters has 4 points off the bench. Made the first one, so that brings her up to 5. She's now 1 of 2 from the free throw line after that free throw. Misses the second one. And now the Dragons heading the other way. Now Brown Richardson. Back to Brown. Brown gets a pick from Offert. Throws up a deep 2. Misses it off the front rim. Rebounded by Walters. And now Artis pushing the other way. Over to Harris. Wild pass. She has to dump it back to Lewin. Now Lewin. Floater in the lane off the backboard. No good. And it goes out of bounds. Off of the Bobcats. Obi Dragons ball. Now Brown gets the inbound. One minute left in the fourth quarter. Stolen in the lane. Walters passes. So now Artis heading the other way. Dragons will fall to 1-3 on the season, losing both of their games on back-to-back. Last night at Christendom and today against Bryant and Stratton. And the Bobcats will improve to 5-1. Zakiya Brown now. Her pass is stolen away. Gets it over now. Walters heading down the other way. Gets the left-handed layup off the back. And now Zakiya Brown. It will stay with the Dragons for the final 6 seconds. We will be back here on December 4th when Allegheny College of Maryland comes to the Caller Foundation Complex. Block again. Nope, they call a foul. So Richardson will go to line for three shots. That game on the 4th will be at 5 p.m. and both Dragons teams will be playing. These are Richardson's first free throws of the season. Misses the first one. Gets the second one to go. 78-25. Misses the third one. Rebound goes to Richardson, and she gets the layup to go. So 3 quick points by Richardson, and that is the end of the game here. Bobcats win 78, Dragons 27. And like I said, we will be back here on Wednesday, December 4th for the Allegheny College of Maryland men and women's team will take on the Dragons. Thank you everybody for watching today, and we will see you next time.